And here's the agenda of the meeting. We showed you some of it. Hartford Public Access TV producer meeting agenda on December 13th. Remember the snowstorm? Executive producer remarks. Winter season schedule, website update, workshop refresher. And 2011 fundraiser, whatever that is. Oh, it's probably a gala. And other issues, concerns and questions. And they gave us something to eat. I'm on 90 TV stations, and that's the only one that ever gave us something to eat. And here is their schedule for the year 2011. The red things are when they're closed. And the green things are when they have meetings. This is when the meetings are. Right here, I guess. The next one is this is the meetings up here. They do nice work. I like Hartford, and they have the public access producers encode their programs. Here's a homemade Christmas card. I love her cards. She has a group of women. They get together and they make their own greeting cards. See, these are all ribbons that she tied. They're not pictures. Then inside she wrote her greeting. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, you. And she says, we had fun this year making these cards. She always sent me one. Where are they? Randolph, Maine? Oh. Fancy Christmas card. It opens up on the side. It's from my college friend, Jean Bates, and a friend of my mother, and an admirer of my mother. Very pretty card. Jackie Rickman. Jackie Rickman, Brooklyn. Elegant card, folks. Elegant. It's on shiny cardstock. It's from my brother Gordon, who is 87 years old. From South Gardner, Maine, along the Kennebec River, south of Augusta. It's a beauty, isn't it? I've seen these churches, so many of them. I've been to them. Little tiny churches in the woods. In the winter. I went to one of those Tuesday night. West Gant Reformed Church. Patty and Paul Varga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has a special meaning. Christmas morning sunrise. It is winter. Let's see how many minutes of daylight you have gained. And thank you, Blue Sky Protector, for giving us a blue sky yesterday. Back to the sanctuary bed and finish the 4:30 a.m. meditation that didn't even start until 6:02 a.m. See, the sun is rising as in the east, of course, as far south as it's going to, just about. See, way over there. Now the sun will start rising farther and farther north. There was a moon last night. There was moonlight last night under the white ground cover. A winter scene. Without winter, we wouldn't know how nice spring is, and summer is, and fall is. Okay, back to the 4:30 meditation. Make good. It didn't start on 6:02, and it got interrupted by the urgencies of the morning, and now we'll go back and make it good. Make up the time. So, this is about the farthest to the south that he's going to rise. And it's in the Y of the tree, right? You see the Y? Okay. And it's almost to the right branch of the Y. So we will watch him as he goes farther and farther north. Chance of a blue sky on Christmas, that the odious poison that is spread deliberately across the sky and robs us of our sun, chance that it won't be there on Christmas Day. That the sky will not be tortured. Right, Blue Sky Preserver? Temperature. Favorite 24 degrees. Thank you, a Vario JVC camcorder. Christmas Day. It's a good time for catnip. Yeah. Put it on the grocery list, catnip. It's endearing, isn't it? God, you make them so interesting. They're such interesting creatures. I think she'll be back. And they have such interesting personalities. Okay, let's go through Devin's to-do list and make sure a chat with Glendora is taken care of. You want some catnip, Amadeus? You want some catnip, .com. It'll help your cold, I think. They get colds, you know, but they get over them. Upper respiratory infections. They shouldn't go out, but they do. 24 degrees. This is Christmas Day, folks, just before noon. And we've done the 4:30 a.m. meditation and the 5 fundamentals of the day to get everything clean and ready and in order. And the sanctuary. And we've done we exercised the 1980 Lincoln. We exercised the body. And tidied the house. Took care of the cats. And now we're doing in-mail. We did 30 in-mail yesterday. Wrote 30 letters. Today we're doing 31 to 40. Now isn't this an elegant Christmas card? This is from Terry, who gives her life and her money and her heart to rescuing the animals. Thank you very much for your recent donation of $20 to Pause for Love. The holidays are the perfect time to help the homeless animals we care so much about. God bless you, Terry. On behalf of our abandoned animals, I guess sending a special happy holiday greeting. Thank you, Terry. Sincerely, Terry Porter and everyone at Pause for Love. That's you, Susan K. Cat. Kitty Cat. Let's send him another $20. Have we got it? Look over here. See if you can find $20. And always buy cat and dog stamps. That helps. Here's $20. Okay. Pause for Love. This is 12, 25, 10. Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. Okay, donation receipted. Why is it receipted? Well, there's the receipt right over here. Glendora. And Franklin. Franklin, this is our 56th wedding anniversary. Married on Christmas Day in Wellesley Hills, Mass. And over here, on the back, you're right. $20. Pause for Love. And 12, 25, 10. No, you address this envelope and send it to Terry. Thank you, Terry, and thank Terry for helping the animals. This is her address if you want to help the animals too. And if you can't get it down in time, call me, I'll give it to you. Here's another beauty. Wow. Diane Bennett, Cablevision, Woodbury. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for your friendship since the year 1993. My goodness, Diane. I'm so glad how you've recovered from the attack of cancer. Wishing you a bright and beautiful Christmas. Blessings to all. And she loved Franklin too. Diane and Sean, her son. That's lovely. My, the Christmas Christmas cards are beautiful this year. This is TV friend Mary Ramage, and look how much better her writing is since she had the cataract removed. Your Tuesday program, your Thursday program was the same as last week. So Saturday is something different. But where is my lover? No, is that what it says? But where is my cat.com? Yeah, that would be her lovely cat.com. I something miss her and love her all the way. December 11. I guess that this is 1 up here, and this is 2. I am very sorry, Glendora. We have a Christmas party here. Please forgive me for that is all for now. That's nice they had a Christmas party. It's some kind of special housing. Some kind of Section 8. Love. Okay.com. Here's your fan. Here's your fan.com. Here. You've got your hand over your eyes. Could you read her letter, please? Could you read her letter.com? Yes, thank you. Read the letter from Mary Ramage. She loves you so. Oh, she just loves you so much.com. Could you read her letter, please? Did you read it? She asked about you, and she says how much she loves you. Okay.com? I haven't heard you sneeze today. I think your cold is better. George McDermott sent up 3 mini DVDs and a DVD. He wants the 3 mini DVDs made into DVDs because he's lost his knack to do so. So I will try to help him. But I don't see that he enclosed any titles. What words he wanted on the screen. But we will do our best for him. Also, he includes this United States Court of Appeals for the 4th Circuit, Richmond, Virginia. I don't know who these people are. McFadden, Loftus, Fuchs, and Houston, except that they're after his money and after his house. Versus George and Patricia McDermott. And this is a jury trial demanded in original proceeding. Courts never allowed defendants legal right to have a jury of his own trial. So This is the appellant's motion to this court for classification of the court's dockets as they appear to be not in compliance with Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, Rule 79A 1 through Rule 79C 2B. And it's a lengthy paper. So, we'll take a look at it 15 minutes a day. And now, here's a writ of certiorari, or a petition for a writ of certiorari to the Supreme Court of the United States. He lives in Maryland. He goes down to the Supreme Court at the flash of an eye. And it's against those people we listed earlier. And it's lodged appendix in an effort of petitioners' petition for writ of certiorari chronicling 18 years of judicial abuse and unsigned orders by this court, meaning the Supreme Court of the United States and inferior courts, acting under color of law and authority. Part 2, under separate cover. From the United States District Court, Southern District of Maryland. Alexander Williams, Judge, on removal from Prince George's County, Maryland, that's where he lives, Circuit Court, presiding judge, Middlestadt. Case, hijacking judge, Thomas P. Smith. I know Thomas P. Smith to be dishonest. I've seen George's records on that for years, and I've watched his video on him. Out and out dishonest and judicial irresponsibility and cheating. We reached the bottom of the drawer. In mail. This is number 39. It's the Joy Book for November 25th to December 13th. And we'll go through it and see what we should remember from it and check it out to see if everything's crossed off and accomplished, perfected, achieved, attained. Pangea no cruelty products. 10-pound bag of kitty kibble. $40-something, including the shipping.
8:28 a.m.
Just call and say Merry Christmas, Glendora. I hope you get the package. God bless. Have a good day.
George McDermott in Maryland. And I just
Press
told you
3 for advanced options. Press 5 to repeat. Current message deleted. No more message.
No, I did get the package. I just showed it to you. And I will help him. Where are you going? Well, Pastor Slater's wife, Krista, a good Christian, sent me a Christmas card. And asked me if I was going to be alone. And would I like to come to her house for conversation, games, and food on Christmas Day. And just as I was reading the card, the telephone rang, and Devin came in. 3 things all at once. And Krista asked me, are you going to be alone on Christmas Day? And I said yes. But I didn't tell her that that's the way I wanted it. I wanted it that way. So she invited me in words, again, the same as were in the letter. So when you're called, you go. How you can't explain that to somebody. I prefer to be alone. I enjoy it. But when you're called, you go. And that Judy Polko was coming also, because she's alone. But I'm never alone. I mean, people like me, you're never alone. No. You have companionship with God. There couldn't be a better friend. A more loving friend, a more kind friend. A richer friend, a smarter friend. A more famous friend. The rich and the famous is God. Okay. You got a tape to play us? Well, okay, I don't know how good it is. But here goes. I think we got Chicago on the way. It should play. Difficulties. Try again. Oh, we got a tape jam here. Okay. Just let that be. Keep the tape. Okay. No tape. Got any jokes? With all the fancy gadgets they put on cars today, why don't they invent a windshield wiper that won't hold a parking ticket? And if you have no tape to play, then you can put the heater on. You don't have to be cold. And the policeman stopped the man because he didn't have a tail light. The man got out of the car and he went to the rear and he saw that there was no tail light, and he began to shiver and shake and cry. And the policeman says, it's not that bad, you just don't have a taillight. And the man says, well, where's my wife and trailer? Her car flattery. Flattery? Why? It doesn't get her anywhere. We are approaching the church and the parsonage. After this telephone pole. Christmas Day. Been here 25 years. Where? This driveway? No, at this church. That's his red car. He took me to the movies in that car. Lots of man who wanted to have his own because I had my own funeral. your Christmas come up.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Important day of the year for you.
Well, we had family over yesterday and this morning, and they've all left, so...
Now, who was that?
Debbie and Pete were here with the kids.
So then they come up here the day before and then go with his family?
Exactly.
Oh, that was nice.
Exactly, yep.
Oh, that was very nice. How's family doing in Las Vegas?
Doing fine. Baby's growing.
Really? Oh, isn't that grand? Okay. Well, thanks.
Close right.
There you go. Oh, you have
That's
to
not
lift it.
closing right.
Yeah, I got sprung. Yeah, you have. If you lift it and close it, it'll do pretty well. Watch out for your hand. Yeah, lift the door up and then close it. Up. Up. Yep, that's it. There he goes. Pretty good. What happens is that... There you are.
There it is.
Thanks. I didn't know you had neighbors across the street.
Oh yeah, and we've got neighbors back there too.
Oh, those are neighbors too?
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
it?
This is a business here.
Yeah.
That used to be the village garage.
Oh,
But then when it combined with Kinderhook, then this is a painting business that moved in there. But there's neighbors back there along the creek.
there was a time that Valatia combined with Kinderhook?
The road crew, yes.
Oh, really?
7, 8 years ago, something like that.
Oh.
Because when it was just a Valatia road crew, we would be the first street plowed out and the last street plowed out. That was pretty nice.
Where's Woody?
Oh, hiding around somewhere, I guess.
Oh, Woody, come to me,
Turn
Woody.
the
Now.
music down.
I'll scratch your ears, Woody. Hi, Krista.
Merry Christmas.
And to you also. And for giving us this good day of your year.
Oh, wonderful to have you here.
What do you hear from Germany?
Did I hear? I talked to my brother there. He's doing well.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. And
Yes,
I haven't heard from my cousin because they must have been out. They always go manger hopping today. They go to there's so many churches in Cologne, so they just go they pick 5 or 6.
Visit sanctuaries.
And they visit the sanctuaries to see how
That's a
they...
cute thing.
I would love to do that because it's quite elaborate.
We tried to do it once.
And what happened?
Nobody showed up.
Well, we gotta...
Remember that, Krista?
No, I don't, actually.
And what do they do? Take
I'm gonna
pictures?
sit back here?
No, we can go to the first room.
All right. Let's do
And they
it.
take pictures?
I don't know, they might, but they just like to look at the different churches and see how they
Nice.
set up their
Yeah.
sanctuaries for Christmas.
Yeah, I think.
So I call it manger hopping.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
Sorry.
And are they steady church goers? Or?
Yes.
There they are. Oh, isn't that pretty? Just a little bit up. That's pretty.
Medication, which I haven't gotten yet.
Smokey, you are the ideal picture of a happy cat.
She is a happy cat.
On the back of the sofa looking out the picture window. How old is Smokey?
10 and a half.
Really? Why, that's lovely. Good for you. Congratulations.
Helping the youth. Glendora would interview people. And the purpose of the interviews was to give examples for kids
Yeah,
of what ambitions could be for careers could be
sure.
for them.
And these are the top of the line.
And, so, and then these were foremost people in business that she would interview. And so she was telling David that's how she was able to contact this chairman of NBC, was
Yeah.
because he was interested in the youth, and he turns to the people in the studio and says, "Did you ever hear anything about that he was interested in youth?"
And Paul says, yeah, he likes the youth.
Are you're videotaping us right now?
Yes. It's a sweet picture.
You're known as the happy lady, right? What do they call you? Glendora. Where have you been, David? You're a very good interviewer. She says to David Letterman, "You're a very good interviewer." Oh, classic. Was sure. He didn't get it, did he?
No,
He didn't quite get it.
no, he didn't.
No.
But it did apply to him, too.
Yeah, yeah,
He might have been thinking of that.
yeah, yeah. Because he thought you meant do something better than anybody else.
Yes.
And what you were saying is do the best that you are able to do.
Yes.
And he didn't get the difference between that.
But I think he got the point of, then you'll be happy. Because
Yeah.
I think he's looking for happiness.
Yeah.
He didn't seem very happy to me. He never has.
No, that's
No.
right. Well, that was good, yeah.
Isn't that something?
And I see the ambition that you were talking about.
Yes.
He seems burning with ambition.
Yes.
That is just such a classic interview,
How can I
Glendora.
find that again?
Well, I thought you
Well,
did.
I did it by doing Chat with Glendora space 4000.
I didn't put a space.
And it
in
didn't come up with the 4000th show, but this is her show taping the 4000th show.
Oh, let me try this then. Because when I did that, it didn't work, but maybe I didn't put the space there. Let's see.
But I don't know, somehow I've come up with the actual 4000th show though too. Blog. It's not really a website, it's a blog site.
It's
Ich
kinda
ruf
weird.
dich an, ich ruf dich an,
Tell me.
wenn ich es kriege.
About things and people follow.
People can respond, yeah, people can
Ja,
comment on things.
ich habe deinen in 4 Wochen. Es war gerade nach
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that's what a
da
blog
wieder.
is as opposed to a website.
Yeah, it's a little confusing when you haven't done it before.
Ja, ich tue das auch immer, sofort. Ich
Well,
bin
yeah,
froh,
it's
dass wir-
Bye, Woody. Bye, Smokey. Probably better shut that door.
Okay.
You've got the green tray?
Yep, it's in the car.
Oh, good. In which car?
Your car.
Oh, good. Here's the ignition.
Okay.
And this is my para and this is my Cornelia. Thank you, Jim, very, very much for giving us such an important day of the year for you.
Oh, sure.
Step down here?
Yes, step.
Step down there.
And then we go 2.5 steps in.
Okay. Is this your tracker? Is that your tracker?
Yep.
I'll just get in the back here, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But be careful, the green can is there.
I'm gonna make sure we keep that. But you can go ahead and go.
Okay.
If I know where I'm going.
Okay.
All right, let's see if I can close this door.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good, wasn't it? You see, I think what happened to this is that it was in the garage, they put it on the lift, and they opened the door while it was on the lift,
Oh.
and I think they put it off balance. Your decorations are very nice. Oh. What's the temperature? Below 20?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you want the lights? They're on the dashboard to your left. Yep.
Okay.
And they're supposed to dim automatically for you.
Okay. So how's the car running, Glendora?
Perfectly.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we had to put some money into it. It's a great ride. It's the air ride. It rides on air.
Uh-huh.
Thank you again for giving us Christmas Day.
Oh, sure. Well, as you can see, once the service is over, then we've got a quiet house for the afternoon, so...
The Christmas lights are beautiful this year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have planned for tomorrow?
Well, church in the morning, and then we're just going to take it easy for the afternoon
Oh, good.
and not leave for Connecticut until Monday morning.
That's nice. Now, is Debbie working now? Or
Yes.
She's
Yep.
still working.
Yep.
I
She
see.
has Monday off.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, so we'll spend the day with her, and then we're going to babysit on Tuesday.
And then when they come home at work, you leave for home?
Right.
It's not a bad ride. I don't think it's more than 2 hours.
Exactly 2 hours.
And I think it's about 87 miles, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's right. Arnie Engen picked up my tapes at Seymour. Seymour is right up the hill. You know where Route 8 comes into Seymour? It has 2 exits. Route 8 into Seymour.
Seymour. I don't know where. Is that south of Naugatuck?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but not much.
Okay.
And
See, once we get to Beacon Falls, we don't go any further.
that's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice about Slater Baby.
Yep, it's good news. If we can just get him off all the drugs now,
Oh,
then he'll just be a normal little baby.
oh.
But that's happening. They're weaning him off. Because as he grows larger and stronger, he doesn't need the drugs anymore.
Oh. Oh, that's wonderful.
Did you see the wonderful sculptures this guy has?
Yeah, doesn't he?
Those are beautiful.
I was thinking I could give him some of my old wigs. And he could make something out of those. Yes, I think Rudy's very well liked, don't you?
Yeah, I don't really know from the people. I like Rudy a whole lot.
Yes, he's been ecumenical from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They had quite a few children in their Christmas pageant. I would say
good.
about,
Yeah.
I would say 14,
Yeah.
14 or so.
Look at that. There's a Christmas tree already out.
Yeah. Oh, I just,
Christmas isn't even a day old and it's gone.
yes, and they turn brown. And no, it isn't a day. It isn't even a day. That's right. Got until midnight.
Mm-hmm. And there's still 11 more days of Christmas.
That's right. What's the color for Christmas to Epiphany?
White.
White. And Epiphany is red?
Epiphany, the day of Epiphany, January 6th, is white, but the season of Epiphany is green.
Okay. And Epiphany lasts until Easter?
No, Epiphany lasts until Ash Wednesday, and that's the beginning of Lent.
Oh, okay.
And
What-
Lent is purple.
Lent is purple?
Mhm. I always like seeing the Williams Star above the farm.
Here we are, honey.
Yep, right up there. Great big star.
I thought this cross that just a minute, Autoback boy,
Uh-huh.
that cross of glass that he made
Yeah,
in that barn, I thought he did such a good job, didn't you?
it's beautiful.
Did you? Yeah. Bless his heart. You know, he comes every Thanksgiving and brings me a dinner.
Yeah, where are we?
Third driveway, right here where all the
See,
cars
here
are.
it is.
Yeah, right there. It's fine. That's good. And you can leave it in this lane.
Okay.
I would like to cover it though. No. Let me, if you'd leave the lights on and give me the key, then I could get some light into here. It won't come out with a key. Oh, it does come out?
Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
Somebody followed us. There's a joke about that. This man was driving at night and he's scared to death. He's going in the ditch. And the car pulls in front of him with bright red tail lights. And he says, oh, I'll follow that. He'll know the road. He'll keep me out of the ditch. He followed him for a long time. And he stopped suddenly, the man up front. The man at the back says, couldn't you have given me a signal? The man up front says, in my own garage? Well, I told you you shouldn't go out. I told you that. This is James, and he likes cats. I need some light, honey. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okie doke. Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Oh, what a nice package. Oh, thank you.
Okay. And this is Glendora's food.
Oh, this is Glendora's. All right.
Okay.
All right, Merry Christmas, Glendora.
Merry Christmas to you folks.
Oh, you're gonna wrap up the car? Okay.
Merry Christmas to you folks. I'm glad you're going to have an afternoon of rest. Now, this stuff No, you're not going out. That's a foolish thing for you to do. Okay. Kitties. Come on, I'm coming in too. That's it. That's it. All you have to do is clear these away. Shut this door.
Press 3 for advanced options. Press 5 to repeat the current message. Press 6 to play the next message. Press 7 to delete this message. Press 8 to forward message to message 2.
Hi, Glendora. This is White. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for your call. I really appreciate it. I had a very quiet Christmas, but I did was able to get to Christmas Eve services last night. Presbyterian and Episcopal, and went to a midnight mass. And then I came to watch the Cardinal St. Patrick's Cathedral on TV, and that I didn't get out today. And I made myself delicious Christmas dinner, and a friend came over.
She's vegetarian.
The nephew of a friend of mine, and taking care of the cat, Candy Cane. We watched the Disney parade, Christmas parade. There was a Candy Cane song, or Candy Cane. That's her name. So I got her picture taken with Santa Claus. So anyhow, love to hear from you. And it's been quiet, and I'm going to be attending church tomorrow morning, and they're expecting a big storm, blizzard type snowstorm starting tomorrow afternoon here, maybe 11 to 16 inches. So I'm already prepared for it. God bless you. Merry Christmas. Much of Christ manifest and shine in your heart. Thank you. Thank you for your friendship. Bye-bye.
Press 4 for the previous message. Press message 3. Press 4 for the previous message. Press 3 for advanced options. Press 5 to repeat.
Acrylic blankets, and I got out the camera to get the picture for you, and of course he moved. But what's his problem is that his bed isn't ready. His bed hasn't been made, and he's all disconcerted. Look at his pantaloons, folks. They come right down to the heels. He surely is richly endowed. He's a kisser, too. He loves to kiss. He's looking for a substitute for his blankets to sleep. We're a little behind this morning. We'll get things ready for you in a while. Think you can find a place there to sleep? He's going to go to sleep on the computer or the briefcase. I shouldn't be showing you this happy house in such disarray. But being out yesterday afternoon, there's much to put away. That's Amadeus, and that's Sebastian. And where is .com? She's waiting for her happy house to be cleaned up. Marilyn said, last year I was miserable and depressed. This year I'm turning that all around. I'm depressed and miserable.
Hi, Glennie. Merry Christmas and Glory Fun, and a very happy anniversary to you and Frankie, our little Frankie. Happy anniversary and Merry Christmas, Glennie. We love you and hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon, sweetheart. We love you. God bless you. Thank you. Press 3 for advanced options. Press 5 to repeat the current message. Press 6 to play the next message. Press 7 to delete this message. Press 8 to forward message to message 2.
Hi, Glendora. This is White. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for your call. I really appreciate it.
I think they're so interesting, folks. You know, getting closer and closest to people. And you see their mouth and nose sort of protrude like a dog's, but a cat's has sort of a flat face. And is that an opposable thumb? Are they able to use that the way people can use a thumb? That's what makes people so able. The opposable thumb. Look how long their big toe is. There's another hand. I think it's so interesting how these creatures were developed and things got more sophisticated and more intricate. And you get up to people, and that's about the last thing. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think God is creating something beyond people? In many, many, many of God's planets and God's star systems, do you think there is somewhere where God has created something beyond people? And I hope it is people. Poor little kitty. Yeah, the kitty gotta come in. All right, come in this back door. I think that when people contemplate love, which is enlarging their hearts to want the happiness of every living thing, that's certainly going beyond what we have now. There's so much cruelty. There's so much cruelty. This living nativity, that's just cruelty. This eating of turkeys on Christmas and Thanksgiving, just plain cruelty, savageness. There has to be something better than people somewhere. Somewhere in God's planets. Beyond this solar system, beyond this star system. God, are you trying to put us in touch with those? Do you want us in touch with the better creations? Hey, Glendora, are you forgetting that your job is happiness? And that's all you have to think about is happiness? You don't have to think about anything else? And you don't have to do anything else but share it and pass it on? Okay, sorry. On the Sabbath. My dear folks, these are not man-made decorations. No. Let's go take a look at the east window. It's winter, isn't it? Yes, it's winter. Now, let's take a look at the west windows. Does that look like work to you? And still coming. When did it start? 2 o'clock yesterday, 2:20. Well, I know one thing, folks, you can't let it go. Yes, I've got to take care of this poor kitty. He's aghast at what it is. Let's take a look at the south window. And then we'll take a look at the boots. Look at the blue sky preserver. He looks like a pope. Oh, and it's blowing too. Storm number 4 for 2010-2011 season. What do you think we should do on the dais? Are you any good at shoveling? Do you know how to shovel? Yeah, you do. So, okay, we gotta count up the inches. Alright, what do you count? I count 15. You want to count it again? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15 to 16 inches. I don't think you can wait until it's over. I think we have to start shoveling now. We'll shovel 15 minutes at a time. And be happy. Look at the cedar tree. Well, Amadeus. I guess first of all, we'll get on the boots. We'll take care of your litter pan. And we'll feed you. You know, Amadeus, you're nothing but an elementary canal. You're just a tube. And then we'll shovel 15 minutes. Okay. You've been meowing all night, Amadeus. But I did open the door for him, and he did decline. And he did decide to go to the litter pen. See all the presents that Jane Dean brought me. Look at them. She brought me 2 boxes of cereal. She brought me bananas, cookies, crullers. Isn't that nice of her? All in this pretty bag. Jane Dean, my neighbor, at the corner. See, I'm just stalling. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to do the shoveling. I'm just finding reasons. How's your husband coming on the speed reading course? Very well. He moves his lips much faster now. If I ever have to have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used. My brother and I, there's nothing I wouldn't do for my brother, the man said, and there's nothing my brother wouldn't do for me. So we go through life doing nothing for each other. The judge has an even disposition. It's terrible all of the time. This boy and his dog went to school together every day for years. They'd go off to school together in the morning and they'd come home in the afternoon. Finally, it all ended. The dog graduated. Stand up for Jesus, you people of the cross. All right, we can get through this with pure thoughts and counting blessings. Here we go. We've already done the 4:30 a.m. meditation, although it wasn't until 5:10 a.m. that we started or something. And the ablutions. So 1, get on the boots. 2, thank God for the beauty. 3, spread happiness. 4, after you do some CB, count blessings and count pure thoughts, you can play your God microcassette. Number 4. It's our discussion. You remember our discussion on Buddha? And I think it's up around the 70s in the pages, in the 70s to 80s. I know how we can do it, folks. You remember how my mother taught me if you have a big job, you compart it into 15 minutes, into little sections. So we'll get out we'll get the timer, and we'll set it for 15 minutes, and we'll work on this snow for 15 minutes. Then we'll do something fun. I got winded just putting on the boots. Now, to go deep into the closet and get out the overcoat. And it'll take the whole 15 minutes just to get dressed. And I'll have to get undressed while I do the next 15 minutes of something else that's fun, like meditation. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to get us a place for you to go out onto the patio. I think the snow's deeper than you are. I should feed you first.
From all sides, a rich youth of Benares named Yessa overcome by brooding upon the sorrows of the world, indeed one came to ask the Blessed One if there were indeed a way to extinguish suffering. Remember Christ and the rich man? Sell all you have, give your life to God. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. He looked at this man in his own richly adorned garment. The Tathagata said that just as a hermit in rags in the jungle would be worldly if his thoughts were worldly, so a man richly dressed might be holy if his thoughts were holy. That's it, folks. You know, while we're putting away and while we're going to wash the dishes next, our thoughts are holy. They're holy. We're doing good things and our thoughts are holy.
Our thoughts are holy while
We
we're
shall
going to
make no
shovel snow.
distinction, said Buddha, between the lay member and the hermit member, if both
have, conquered self. It was wonderful. That's why Franklin was so popular.
Conquer self.
Because he always put himself last. He conquered self. He was no threat to anybody because he let it be their way. Yasa, however, took the vows of a monk and assumed the plain habit of a religious. A religious, I never heard that used as a noun. Yasa's father, come in search of the youth, heard the Blessed One speak and was convinced. He took the oath as a lay member, and it is said that he was the first to repeat the standard declaration for lay membership. Quote, I take refuge in the Buddha, our master. I take refuge in the doctrine revealed by him. I take refuge in the brotherhood. It should be the peoplehood he has founded. End of quote. I take refuge in God, my master. I take refuge in the doctrine revealed by God. I take refuge in the peoplehood that we are. We might be finding a peoplehood. In later years, this concise declaration was elaborated into a service of ordination for monks. I'm sure. Make it as worldly as you can. Take out the beautiful simplicity of God and make it as anthropomorphic as you can. Great human fault. But the simple placing of trust in the Buddha, the law, and the brotherhood is still a sufficient way of profession for lay adherents. Revise. But the simple placing of trust in God, God's law, and God's peoplehood is still a sufficient way of profession for lay adherents and for any other adherents. When the Tathagata, bearing his begging bowl, went to the house of Yasa's father, both the mother and the wife of the youth took the lay vow of refuge in the Buddha. Is that two people, both the mother and the wife? They were the first women to become members of the order. Certain of the young friends of Yasa went to the deer park in search of him, hoping to recall him to a life of worldly pleasure, but they too were converted when they heard the words of the Master. They found the truth, they found the happiness, they found the protection, they found the exhilaration. And so there we are. We're up to page 61. Now we will do chores with a holy heart. We should play this. I think I will play it. I think I'll play it back. It's so cold. The sun left us. What are we going to do? This is the 6th day of dark poison clouds. Where are you? You take what God gives you. When the peoplehood of monks numbered 60 members, the Master sent him out to teach. Go forth, he said, and preach the doctrine. Does this sound like Matthew? Who is it? Matthew 13? Or 9, I think Matthew 9. Go forth and preach doctrine. With compassion for all people, go forth and preach the extinction of desire. Make that self. The extinction of self. Proclaim the eightfold path that leads to wisdom, peace, and nirvana. Nirvana is God. The Blessed One went himself to Uruvela, where three renowned ascetics, brothers, have brought together 1,000 disciples. Uruvela Kasapa, the most celebrated of the brothers, and all the disciples were fire worshippers. It was then that he delivered the third or fire sermon. He said that craving is the flame, so too the torments of sickness and old age, of birth and death, are no more than the fires of misery, kindled by sense desires. He showed his hearers how the flames might be extinguished by right living, and the self at last Papa and many of the new disciples. The people of the city were puzzled, for they had considered Papa the greatest of religious sages. But the king knew unerringly that a greater prophet had appeared. That's what we're going to be, folks. We're going to be prophets. He took refuge in the order, and many of his subjects followed his example. King Bimbisara then presented to the peoplehood a beautiful park known as the Bamboo Grove, that those who believed in the coming of the Buddha might have a meeting place and a monastery. This was the first center of the Buddhist faith, a faith to which 25 centuries after, so many monasteries and shrines and temples are dedicated in so many lands that no one has been able to count them. The Blessed One went to the Bamboo Grove, and thereafter he made that park his center while he was in Magadha. Sura, something many pilgrims, and from among them the order gained innumerable disciples. They were from all classes, for the Tathagata discouraged caste distinctions. There were two ascensions of sages, so wise and holy. You see what we're going to do, folks? We're going to be so wise and holy because we're going to do our work on this. Sages so wise and holy that the Tathagata said as they approached the park, quote, "These two are destined to be my chief disciples." And page 61. Decision. Do you want to do 62 and 63? Or should you keep your pattern, which would be to stop when you reach the 10, the decade, and follow the progression, which is to read it first. First of all, we'll copy it in large print. Maybe Devin will do that tomorrow. And then we will read it through, and then we will microcassette tape it. I think we had best set with the progression that we started with. So you've got 10 minutes left of this 15 minutes. I played the microcassette, the first cassette, this is the second. I played it while I was doing dishes, and it was a great comfort until the telephone rang and it was Devin. But I think it's going to be very, very helpful. So I'll turn off the microcassette now, and I'll read pages 62 to 63 to fill up that 10 minutes. There's quarters 2010, Anno Domini, 6:45 a.m. Page 52 of People Who Have Walked with God, Sheldon Cheney, Knopf, 1945, Edmund Smith. This is God Take 2. Disciples and in time, Sarapata and
So lucky you.
Mogalina became leaders in the peoplehood and formulators of the doctrine. There was also a great merchant, a man of wealth, and a philanthropist named
So the cross of Christ. And I still got 3 minutes to go.
by doing good work. He received the answer that one could indeed have a life of selflessness and love if one's mindfulness were always for the truth and for the service of others. That sounds right to me. And having just come out of 2 packed days of titles on circa 22 half-hour Glendora shows, I am receptive to the statement. I could live a life of selflessness and love if my mind and my heart were always for the truth and for the service of God. Yes. By putting up the sign that God is everything there is, God is good. Everything is God, everything is good. There is no evil unless you are dumb enough to allow it to enter your existence. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, do no evil, and think no evil. And since God is good, and since there isn't any evil, where does that leave you? Pure bliss. And after Tindija returned to his home in Sabatai, the capital city of Kosala, he sought to buy the pleasure garden belonging to the Prince of Kosala that he might present it to the Buddhist peoplehood. The prince, learning what was to be done in the park, insisted upon becoming a co-giver with the rich merchant. They built a great hall for meetings of the peoplehood and to accommodate the pilgrims who appeared wherever the Tathagata went. See how like Christ is this. The pilgrims who appear wherever the Tathagata went. When the Blessed One came to dedicate the park, which was called Jalavana, the king of Kosala sought him out and asked about the principles of truth in relation destruction to ruin. He answered, even a king's good and evil deeds follow him like a shadow. The key to good ruling is a loving heart. Regard your people as a man regards his only son. Remember the transiency of life and the elusiveness of earthly possession. You see that at these church bazaars, these tag sales. But Kirk wanted to go, and I gave him what he wanted. I gave him that happiness, and he had a good time. You should have spent the 5 hours with him teaching him this. The elusiveness of earthly possession. Search your mind. Control your body. Walk in the path of faith. That sounds just like Jesus Christ. Then will your conduct be kingly and virtuous, and your happiness real. You are so right. That's a
Did the bell ring?
The Blessed One preached a sermon on the Garna,
Did the bell ring?
which is celebrated among his followers, for he expounded the law of the uncreated, the
This
eternal,
glove I found, I
which is
felt so
beyond
sorry.
all that is created.
The person who lost it. It was
Different
really
from all
warm.
that changes, beyond the thoughts
This
of
one
being,
is the next warmest one my
or
mother made.
origination, beyond birth or ending, beyond space or form, the only refuge for suffering. You haven't grasped that, Glendora.
Okay, now we
You
can
have
do
not
this.
grasped that. We have not introspected that.
It's light. I do 5 shovels with the right hand and then 5 with the left. The left is getting pretty good. Make a nice snow house. Huh. Huh. There's the bell. Let's go talk to the joy book. Are you happy, Glendora? Yes, I am. How can you be happy when you have 17 inches of snow to shovel? Would you say it is 17 inches or would you say it's 12 inches? 10, 11? Well, anyway, I'm happy about that. The 1993 Lincoln is beginning to have room. Now that was the third 15 minutes out there. So the fourth 15 minutes we'll finish that part of the patio. Okay, folks? And then we finish this part of the patio and the patio will be done. Then we'll take a path all the way around the south side. And then a path into the center lawn so we can feed the birds. You're happy about this? Yes, I am. Exuberant. Okay. Back to the sanctuary and meditation. Like Lewis and Clark. Like Stanley and Livingston. We made the path. I have to get a stand for the birds to feed on, so they'll be safe from the cats. It's 12:20 p, huh? 12:20 p.m. Doesn't it make you happy how nice it looks? What's the next project? Go down the passenger side of a 1993 Lincoln. Put a path and then push the snow off of it. And then hand me 4. Divide rubber bands.
There's only 2.
What do I take another group? Okay. And I've got PCAT, and you've got what?
Chatham?
Yeah. Okay. Watch this, Devin. Okay, bring this one up here. The other way, please. Down this way.
I was watching.
Bring that one up there. Bring this one up here. And I'll fix there too. Now this is like Christmas wrapping. Do you know how it's Christmas wrap?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I'll show you. That you can really do. Okay, you push down like that. Alright. And then start bringing the sides over so they make a nice, And you need a patch like this. Patch goes in like this. I'll hand you a patch. He goes inside, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, he goes
Alright.
yeah, your patch goes inside. And then you can take one of these and secure it. You might take a couple. So you can get some later on. You just need enough to hold it
Oh.
while you handle it. And then you do the same. So you put- I need a patch, do you?
Nope.
Okay. You want scissors or a razor? Okay, and then this goes right this way. Here, I'll give you this. Scissors, can you do it? There you go. Yeah, we do 2. We do 2. One on this side, one on that side.
Alright. The whole thing's covered that way anyway.
Now you can go down. you don't have to do it. So you go like that. And you look it over, see if you think it's okay. That's the little back. That's nice. Secure.
But
And this goes in the upper left. And media here. And let's see, I had BCAT and you had Chatham.
yeah.
Okay. Let's look for, I'll look for BCAT, you look for Chatham.
Didn't I make the list for this?
Yes, you did, and I have momentarily misplaced it.
Oh,
And did you get my message to bring your list?
I have one.
You do? And is that the Glendora's?
The front page is yours, yeah.
Good.
This should be yours.
In the meantime, would you look for BCAT and Chatham over there? And I'll hand you your list right back.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find Chatham or BCAT?
Yes, Chatham's on here.
Oh, good. And where's BCAT?
Yeah, it's coming up. Oh, well, it should be on here then. Oh, it's right up top.
They haven't. Right. Very nice looking.
You want the other one?
I'm going to change that when you get a chance. Will you change it to, just a second, Eddie. What's her first name? Lee Eddie.
L.E. Lee?
L-E-E. Lee. Lee Eddie.
E-D-D-I-E or E-D-D-Y?
E-D-D-Y.
Okay.
Now this takes 6 44s. A 3. And a 10. All right. And this is the first 5. And we start with. All right, would you hand me another 4? Danbury's, what do you got?
Manchester.
You got Manchester, New Hampshire. Okay.
No, Connecticut.
No,
You
no,
said
those go
Manchester
back,
CT.
those are, yeah, that's still up in, off the air, instead of in the air.
What's this back here?
No, those are the
Oh,
singles.
we're back here, or done?
Yeah, let those go for the
So
time
then we're
being.
down to these ones right here at my feet?
Yeah,
That's all that's left of the VHS, but this is 5.
And who is it?
Somebody Plains.
Okay,
That one's different from the rest. These ones all say Bing?
Binghamton,
Is there Bing?
okay.
Oh,
Okay, you've got
Binghamton, okay,
Binghamton, and
Binghamton.
I've got Danbury.
Okay, let me rubber band them all together then. There's all of them.
Thank you for bringing the 2-inch tapes.
Yep. Turn around for them.
Oh, thank you. Bing, I'm gonna send Bing 5, I'll take the Bing,
Alright,
cause it's 5 and it's different.
wanna put that in? The 5th one?
Yes, please. Here's yours.
There you go.
Okay, take your 2 sheets. Did you have some 10-cent stamps left over?
Yeah, they're right here.
Okay. I use this kind, these.
Oh yeah, what do I do?
Then you just have to put on a couple. Get it later. Okay, now you can put yours. Yep, that's just right.